Sup everybody, man, it's your boy Mr. Dugai coming at y'all with another episode of Dropping Downs with Mr. Dugai. And today I'm going to talk about the rumors that have the Atlanta Falcons are considering trading Julio Jones. I'm going to just give my thoughts on that, how that may affect the NFL draft, and the team that I definitely think should look into this. But before I get into this video, man, for everyone, if you want to give me a follow on my social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, I'm going to have all that information down in the description box. May not always get a chance to respond to questions and comments on these videos, so feel free to DM me. And whenever I get a chance to, I'll get back at you. Come holler at your boy, yo. I don't think this is actually a bad idea. I know Julio Jones is amazing. He is the NFL all-time leader in average of reception yards per game. He's a Hall of Famer. You know, he's big time, yo. Very, very big time. To me, the most talented wide receiver to come out of Alabama in this whole Alabama Nick Saban era, to me by far. He does it all, man. You know, for some reason, I feel like he should have had more red zone production by him being such a physical specimen, but for some reason Atlanta didn't use him a lot like that. But I think he big time. But with that being said, I do think Atlanta should consider moving him. Not only, they have a salary cap situation, and he has a $23 million cap hit. He's 32 years old. And I think it's time for them to try to start building this team. They could get maybe another late first round pick or something of that nature for him. Maybe another pick thrown in there also. If they move him, that means the door open for them to go get like a Jamar Chase. You go get a younger guy that's much cheaper. Me personally, I feel like if they at 4, if they don't trade Julio, they should consider the quarterback of the future. But nevertheless, they trade Julio Jones, they could draft Jamar Chase, and that could really throw the then you would think Cincinnati would take the lineman they're supposed to, and then maybe Miami will get a Kyle Pitts or something like that. But yeah, they considering trading him. A team that I think should definitely look into this, to me, is the Baltimore Ravens. I know Lamar Jackson is not a great thrower of the football. I've been critical of him on that occasion plenty times. I feel like he's the Giannis Antetokounmpo of the NFL, where he's going to give you great regular season production, but when you get in the playoff, Giannis' weakness is he can't shoot. Lamar Jackson's weakness is he's not a very efficient thrower of the football, and that get exposed. But even with that being said, though, I mean, who is he throwing to? Like, you throwing to last year he was throwing to a old, washed up Dez Bryant. like think about that. He was throwing to a old, washed up Dez Bryant. Besides Mark Andrews, that was really his red zone target, was a washed up Dez Bryant. Like, come on, man. Like, y'all got to give this man more help than that. And Baltimore hasn't had great wide receiver play, to me, really, since Anquan Bolden. And before him, they've been a franchise that never had great wide receiver play. They had a couple of receivers, Mark Clayton, Derek Mason, guys that were solid, but they never had that absolute, even the 2000 Super Bowl year, they didn't really have that dog in them, that dog receiver. But Torrey Smith, Anquan Bolden, helped them win their second Super Bowl. They need a physical red zone target type receiver. And Julio, at this point in his career, he's not a guy that, is going to give you 95 yards or 100 yards a game like that. I feel like Julio will be more comfortable. He's been having nagging injuries. Didn't have a great year last year, which 700 yards is a good year for most people. But for Julio, that's an extreme down year. I think Baltimore would be a perfect fit for him, as far as, an organization that got a little bit of salary cap money. They also got a bunch of picks from trading Orlando Brown to the Kansas City Chiefs. They could package, one or two of those picks, to give to Atlanta. And the quarterback is a true dual threat quarterback that needs help throwing to a really, really, really reliable wide receiver. So for me, I think the Baltimore Ravens should definitely look into Julio Jones. So, but with that being said, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe. I'm going to have Philadelphia Eagles and NFL content throughout the year. Also, this coming Tuesday, tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 Central, 4 Pacific, I'm going to do a live Q&A. Y'all come on there, ask me anything, tell me anything. I'll answer your questions, respond to your comments, and give you a shout out on the live, Y'all should join me. It'll be some good stuff. Until then, y'all have a blessed one. Fly, Eagles, fly.